Hey everyone, I wanted to live stream in here tonight. I'm also recording this as well, but I wanted to chat with you about something that's been kind of on my mind that I don't know that I've done a great job of really casting the vision for what this is. Okay. And I even think for myself, sometimes I haven't really realized just what an amazing opportunity this is. Okay. So what I want to talk with you about is the work you do now has major benefits later. Okay. And I'm going to give you a picture of that. Okay. And I know that in the way we've grown up and the way we are accustomed to work, you go to work, you get paid an hourly wage. You go to work and you get a salary, right? Like you have immediate payment for the work you did. And that feels safe and certain. And I totally understand that. Okay. Because who wants to put in a lot of work with little gain? I totally get that. But what we have to remember too is that sometimes a business opportunity like this is really similar to farming. Okay. We know that if we till the soil and we put the seed in and we take care of it and we go through it all, that eventually there will be a harvest. But the harvest of the work that the farmer does today doesn't happen until later, and they're not getting paid on that harvest the day they plant it, right? They don't get paid until they harvest the wheat or the grain or whatever and sell it. Right. And so it's kind of the same with this. So I kind of want to give you a picture of this. Okay. And where you can't put time constraints on something like this, right? Like you can't go, okay, well, I worked 8 hours today, so I expect to receive that payment right now. Okay. You could work 8 hours today. You could make $120, or I'm sorry, you could make $20 an hour. So that's $160 today. Okay. You could do that, right? And you could do that 5 days. Let's just add this up. Okay. You could do that 5 days out of the month. Okay. So you worked 8 hours, you get paid $20 an hour times 5 days a week. That's $800 a week times 4. Okay. That's $3,200. Okay. For like a 9 to 5 getting paid $20 an hour. That's $3,200. Now, here's the thing though, you have to actually be present doing that work in order to make that income, right? Or you have to ask for time off. Okay. Otherwise, you're not going to get paid. So you don't get paid unless you actually show up to the job. So what I want you to understand is that with an opportunity like this, you can be getting paid without showing up to the job. Does that mean you can get paid for doing nothing? Nope, that's not what that means. It means you can build this in your own time, build whatever you want it to be, and have this residual reoccurring income. Okay. So for example, let's take my relationship with Kelsey. Okay. Kelsey is the very first person I ever told about Plexus. Okay. She signed up with me. When she originally signed up with me, I earned $35 for her first order. That was just one time. Okay. So I earned $35 for that order. How much time did it take to have that order? I don't know. I don't calculate this in time. Okay. So $35. Now, Kelsey has continued to order every month for the last 5 years. Okay. And every month I have earned anywhere from $12 to $15 on that residual order. So if we're looking at 5 years at 12 months, that's 60 months that Kelsey's continued to order. So that one-time sale, okay, that maybe 1 hour of work I did to tell her about these products that worked for her, she's continued to order faithfully every month since then. And if I make about $12 or $15 off her, let's do the low end, $12, over the course of 5 years, I have earned $720 in residual money on one customer. Like, just let that sink in for a minute. Okay. Now that's spaced out over the course of 5 years, but in 5 years, one customer has brought me the same amount of money that 1 day's worth of work could do. Okay. So like, just go with me here. 720. I have a lot of faithful customers. And that's why I love customer service, because when you sell someone on a product and they continue to use it, they are getting healthier. And if you know Kelsey's story, it's amazing, right? She is doing amazing right now, but she's continued to use the products. Well, then she's also gone on to share, but I'm saying just off of her alone, residually, I have earned that much money off of residual sales. Now, let's multiply that then by all the other customers I have residual sales off of. And I want you to understand that the work I did in the beginning, I may have worked more in the beginning, but I'm getting paid more now and working less now because I did a lot of the hard work in the beginning of learning how to do the systems, learning how to talk about products and prospect and post well and run a business. And now I'm growing into this leadership role. Okay. I put a lot of time in the beginning that I may have not been getting paid for, but I knew it would pay off later because I understood the power of passive income or residual income. Okay. Because our products are based on a monthly plan. When people continue to order monthly, you continue to earn. So what I will tell you is last month I went to Hawaii. Okay. I took 8 full days off of work. Okay. I did not prospect people. I did not do my regular checklist. I have my regular checklist. Okay. I wasn't doing any of this. And during those 8 days, because of residual sales, I made $1,100 while I was sitting on the beaches of Hawaii on an all paid trip because all the work I did before paid off. Okay. I was able to continue to make an income literally while I was sleeping. Okay. Literally while I was on vacation. I didn't have to ask for time off. I still got paid, even though I wasn't showing up to my job per se, because all of that work I've done in the beginning and I've continued to do and the consistency I do has made that happen because I have happy customers who order their products every month or every other month or whatever works for them. But the residual piece, okay, so just think about that for a minute. That was just in 8 days. In 8 days, I made $1,100 off of residual sales. That's pretty darn awesome. Okay, that means that I could not show up to a 9 to 5, right, for 8 days. If I'm getting paid $20 an hour, there's 9 days of showing up to a 9 to 5 I wouldn't have to do, but still make the same amount of money. Okay. I want this to settle in with you. I understand that we want immediate gratification. If I do the work right now, I want to get paid right now. I totally get that. It feels safe. It feels certain because this is uncertain. How do you know if it'll work out? You don't. But what I do know is that when you're consistent and you show up and you are here because you want to help people and you are here because you see the value of these products and you see the value of this company and you see what's possible for yourself with passive income, you'll do it. You will do it. And I want you to think about that now, even if you are just receiving some income, right? Maybe you're earning $100 a month right now, but you didn't sign anybody last month. Hello, that is amazing because the work you do today will continue to pay you dividends, like will pay you tenfold later because of the work you did today, because you planted and you stewarded it well, and you are here for the harvest and you just keep going. You don't stop. Now, if you've stopped somewhere along the way, then maybe it hasn't been as great, but I hope I'm making sense right now. It's what I really, really, really want you to understand. Like, this is so unconventional. Okay. This way of working is super unconventional. And I get that it's scary and I get that you don't know, but you have to remember there is no other sales style out there where this happens. Okay. You can sell a car, but are you going to have residual income the next month from that? No. You can sell real estate, but are you going to have a residual income from that one-time sale? No. Maybe referrals, but any job you have to show up for and be present to do means you only get paid if you do the work right now, not I do the work now and I do it really well and it continues to pay me later. Does this make sense? Like, I really hope this is painting a vision for you. Okay, because that is kind of where I've gotten to at this point now. I am not going to stop working because there are still people to help. Okay, so I have met like the top 1% of this company. I am in the top 1%. I've earned the trip. I've earned above and beyond anything I ever imagined or even wanted for myself. But why do I keep going? I could stop today and I could still make a nice monthly income off all the sales I've already done. But that's no fun. people have trusted me. I want to keep checking in on them. I'm not done talking about health and wellness yet. I mean, there are people out there I have not reached, and I want to keep reaching them. And there is no other opportunity like this one that allows me to go on vacation or take a day off whenever, but still count on residual income because of sales I did a year or two ago. Okay. So if you are looking for supplemental income, if you're looking for a way to supplement your income, this is amazing. Just be consistent with it. If you're looking for a whole new career, this 100% can be that for you. It just depends on what you want. What do you want? How bad do you want it? What are you willing to get it? And what level of uncertainty will you be okay sitting in? I don't know. I don't know those answers for you. And there's not a right or wrong. There's just, what is it for you? My story, I didn't need the income. I just wanted to get my products paid for. But then the more I saw how generous this company was and how amazing these products were, I thought, wow, this is really something. I don't want to go back to an 8 to 5. I'd been staying home with my kids this whole time anyway. And I thought, I don't want to go back to that. And every time I think about it, I put it in that scenario, right? Like, what kind of job could I get like right now that would fit my life schedule? I could go be a para. I think paras are amazing. I think it's an amazing job. However, I couldn't go do that. Okay. Here's what I could not do. I could not go be a para for 8 hours a day, getting paid maybe $15 an hour on the high end. Okay. Let's see here, 8 hours a day times 15, that's $120 a day times 5 days a week. That's $600. I couldn't do that because that's 8 hours. Okay. I right now maybe work 4 hours a day, and I will tell you that I make double that in a week. Okay. I'm only telling you that to give you a vision so you understand, but I'm not working an 8 to 5 in order to have this income. It's just this residual that has built because of amazing, faithful customers and amazing products and an amazing company, all because I just said, sure, let's just see where this goes. And it went above and beyond anything I ever imagined. And I'm telling you all this because I want this for you too. I don't want you to get stuck feeling like, well, I mean, I don't want to put a lot of time into it because it's not like I'm going to get paid for it. You will get paid for it. It's just going to come later. It's going to come later, and it's going to come tenfold. Okay. It's going to come even more than you probably dared to imagine. If you can stay consistent now, if you can do the things that I've encouraged you to do. So I hope you hear my heart with that. If this speaks to you, if this resonates and you want to talk about this more and what this really looks like, and you're like, Shannon, for real, show me your paycheck, I will show you. I'm not shy about money. I'm a budget coach. Okay. Like, I've been through Dave Ramsey's course, a different course. I used to budget coach people. I've come from little. We learned how to live on little. Our only debt we have is our mortgage. Like, I'm not afraid to talk about money because I know the stress it causes when you don't feel like there's enough, or where you don't know where the next, car payment's going to come from, or what if you get a flat tire? How will you pay for that? I know what it's like to be there. I also know what it's like to be free from that. And I would love to help anyone and everyone be free from that type of financial stress and burden. And it's here. I also want to help you if you just want more for yourself. If you want to live an unconventional life, you can. Okay. You 100% can. And I would love to show you what is 100% possible, depending on how much work you're willing to put in for it. Okay. So if you listen this long, thank you. But please don't hesitate to reach out and message me, and we can just have a really open and honest conversation. Like, I'm a really open book, and I would just love to share more if you want to hear more. Okay. Talk to you guys later.